Yo, what's going on guys? It is JD here back with another 2K video, and today guys, we are going to be going over a couple of big changes that 2K have made to Myteam in this past week or so. There's been a couple of little changes as well, but there's been some pretty noticeable ones that are going to make getting tokens quite a bit easier, which is very nice. They do need to add in some more ways to get those token levels up. Of course, they've added Galaxy Opal James Worthy in here now, but these cards are still so hard to get. They're so borderline unattainable. As you can see, only like 1,000 people have got both cards. Like, that is not many at all. Of course, today they have released the Pink Diamond Shaq card, the Signature Series card. It was the one that people were sort of least excited for, but they did drop him, and he is currently selling for 528k on this first card on open bid. So I would expect him to sell for around 600 to 700k as his first cards, and then he will probably come down to the 300 and then maybe even down under 300 when things start to settle down. But he comes with 9 Hall of Fame badges, which is pretty nice, and he is actually nice and quick with an 82 speed, 79 acceleration and 98 vertical. How ridiculous. But anyway, let's get on with today's video and let's look at some of the changes that 2K have made in the past few weeks. So the main thing, well, one of the most exciting things to look at anyway, is the reward for this, which is the Completionist, is now 3,000 tokens. Like, that is insane. To think it used to be 75, they have bumped up from 75 to now being 3,000. Like, that is 4 Galaxy Opals if they ever added another 2. That is 4 Galaxy Opals straight away from the token market. That is crazy. So of course, as you can see, what you need to do, purchase a diamond player with tokens. Pretty easy. You do need to just get through all of these boards and then down to the diamond board. I can't remember exactly how many tokens these guys actually cost. It might have been 50, but most people should be able to do that one quite comfortably. Complete the entire 2019 collection. Now, I am nowhere near that really. I've still got 5 teams in the East and then another 6 teams in the West to do, so I'm not really there yet, but that is one that is kind of attainable. It's not too bad. I know a lot of people do already have that one done. Complete the entire throwback collection. Of course, they are still releasing the throwback cards every 2 weeks on the Thursday. I have actually stayed up to date with all the ones that have been released so far, so we're actually looking pretty good to complete that. So there's only 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 teams left. So there's another 4 sets of 2 teams to come out. And these are nice and cheap when they first drop. The longer you leave it, the more expensive these cards get because the rarer they become. So you do want to pick up these throwback cards when they are in packs and when they are relatively cheap. So we should be able to have that throwback complete when they do release all of the cards. So we're doing good so far. But now we come down to the 4th point here. Complete all 3 20th anniversary cover collections. That is insane. So let's take a look at the one that is available so far. So we come down here to Premium Signature Series. No, that's the wrong one. What are we looking for? We are looking for... This is what we're looking for. It's right next to it. The 20th anniversary cover set. So I do have Magic Johnson. Of course, this is for the Galaxy Opal Chris Paul set. If you needed to complete this, it would be Blake Griffin, who is another 130k. Bear in mind, Magic cost me about 100k as well. You've got Michael Jordan still going for around 500,000 MT. You've got Giannis going for 350,000. You've got AI going for around 60k, so pretty cheap for him. And Ben Wallace the same, about 40k. So around 1 million MT as a safe estimate for that set. So that's one of them you have to do. Then we got the next set for the Galaxy Opal Blake Griffin. Of course, this set, you've got Anthony Davis, 400,000. We've got the Shaq, which is going for like 500,000. And then they're going to go and release, who's this? We've got KD, Kobe, LeBron, and Larry Bird. Like, they are going to be, these 3 especially, are going to be so expensive. Like, a Pink Diamond, KD, Kobe, and LeBron, that is ridiculous. And then you're not even done after you've done that. You've got to go get another set. You've got to get a Steph, a James Harden, a PG, Kyrie, KG, and Derrick Rose. Like, this set alone is going to cost so many millions of MT. It is ridiculous. And the reward you get for that is a Galaxy Opal shack when you've already locked in a pink diamond shack. So that is just like, I can see why they've put the token reward at 3,000, because so few people are actually going to get that. Like, it doesn't even matter how many tokens they put as a reward. So few people are going to get it. It's not going to affect anything. Of course, the last one to do is win a Player of the Month card from Myteam Unlimited. So you've got to go 12-0 basically in any month. But of course, if you don't do it in February for Dr. J and you haven't done it at all, there are no more Player of the Month cards after February. Dr. J is the last one that we know of anyway. So if you don't have it done by then, you might never be able to get this done. So if you're someone who spends a lot of time and a lot of money on this game, and you're going to have all 3 20th anniversary selections done, then you're going to want to get 12-0. And if you can't get 12-0 and you've got that much MT, then yeah, something might be a little bit wrong. Anyway, moving on to some more changes that you guys might not know about. Weekly challenges. They were at the start of the game 3 tokens each. They were pretty useless. You can see here I did try and start doing them, but I just completely lost all motivation to do them. But they have, as of this week, bumped up the token rewards from 3 to 6. And you can see there I did start on this one, but it is still so much effort. Like, they still take so long to get through them all. I might do them if I really do start to need tokens. But of course, Triple Threat Online, you could get quite a few more tokens and a lot more MT at the same time, and a lot more fun as long with that. Moments challenges, of course, have been great this week. If you haven't missed out on any of them, you want to be doing them before they take them away. There are no time limits, so they could go at any time. Another change that 2K have implemented is scheduled challenges. Similar to weekly challenges, these were 3 tokens, pretty useless. I mean, they're still pretty useless at the moment, but I'm going to go and get through one of them. So we just finished this one, and we got a free agent Paul George for completing this one. So you do get 6 tokens now for completing each of the schedule challenges. But of course, with 15 little game sections to get through, that is still a lot of time for 6 tokens. You're much better off doing the weekly challenges, but even then, you're better off just playing Triple Threat, either online or offline, because those weekly challenges can take a while. I think the last one is basically a full game on 5-minute quarters, so no one really wants to be playing that. It's just like going back into Domination, and no one's got time for that. So moving on, multiplayer challenges have now also been updated. This one has stayed the same throughout the year. It's always been 2500 MT as a reward, but this one on the right hand side used to be 2 tokens as a reward, but it's now 4 tokens, which is why I have completed it here. It's the first one I've done of the year, I believe. So we're now getting 4 tokens, and this is similar to this 3-minute quarters, so pretty quick game for 4 tokens. That's really, really worth it. Fair play to 2K for upping that. It would be nice if it was even more, because, you know, it's still an online game that you do have to win, and it is only 1 a week. So if they put it at 10 tokens, it's not going to crazily affect any market or anyone's like ability to grind out tokens, but it would be a nice little addition. Still, it's good to see them adding to it and actually putting effort into things that are already set in the game. Moving on, we have some new uniforms in the game. It's down in the miscellaneous selection, and it is these earned uniforms. So each of these 8 uniforms gets you 20 tokens, so 40 tokens in total for completing these. That is pretty damn impressive, I have to say. That is very nice indeed. It would be interesting to see what these uniforms are selling for. We'll go and see if we can find one. I'm not sure if they would be away or a home jersey. Let's go see the Warriors. I imagine they're going to be going for quite a lot. Just bump this down a little bit. I imagine they're going to be selling for a lot. Okay, so it's not a home jersey. Is it an away jersey? It's not a away jersey. So I don't know where they would put that, but they are there now. I think they are only released in these 20th anniversary Shack packs. So it depends how many people pull them as to how cheap these are going to be. But it's still pretty cool to see them adding in new things into the game. If you're going for the collector levels, of course, it's going to be absolutely fantastic for you. Speaking of collector levels, I've actually started grinding my way back up. If you guys did know, way back earlier in the year, I did hit 1,000 cards. We got that 250 tokens, and then we just sold everything. We went down to like 500 cards, I think. But as you can see now, we're back up to nearly 770, and that is because I've started buying everything for like 250 coins. All of these arenas I bought for 250 coins. very nice and cheap. And I've started making a little bit of an indent in the uniforms, but I'm not picking up any of these for more than 450 MT. So we're doing pretty well. We've got all the playbooks to go through, all the basketballs as well, and the logos. They're all very cheap, along with the coaches. So we should be able to get ourselves up to 1250, and that is what I'm going for. I'm going for this diamond AK-47 card. He's just been killing me so much on Triple Threat Online. I've seen so many crazy good gameplays with this card, and I just feel like I really need to get him into my squad. Of course, when I hit this level, hit this card, I'm going to sell up again, because I'm not collecting another 500 cards just for 100,000 MT. I'm not going to do that, and then it's just way too much to get up to these levels. I know a couple of people have this JR Smith. I know Shake's got him, and he does look a lot of fun, but it's so much MT, and I'm just not comfortable spending that much. So we're going to get AK-47. We'll be getting gameplay with him when I pick him up, but we will be selling again when we pick him up. So yeah, plenty of things to go about this week. Schedule challenges, I'm going to start doing them. Weekly challenges as well. And of course, you guys want to stay on top of the multiplayer challenge as well. 4 tokens for a 3-minute game each week is not bad at all, I have to say. Very good from 2K to be updating these things. So, hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you didn't know anything, I hope it did help you out. As usual, guys, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.